Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and let me know in the comments down below what you'd love to see me make in a future recipe video. Now today I have 4 different meal prep ideas for you using soy curls. These are just some quick and easy recipes that I make for my husband for his weekly lunches. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So for this first recipe, I'm going to make some soy curl and quinoa Mexican bowls. Now, as always, you can switch up the ingredients in my recipes. It's very versatile, and I'm just trying to give you guys some new ideas for meal prep inspiration for the week. So I'm starting off with some soy curls that I've already hydrated, and I've showed you in many videos how to do that. Then I have some pinto beans and some mixed veggies. And then I have some vegetable broth. Now, my vegetable broth is made from the organic Better Than Bouillon vegetable base because it is oil-free. Obviously, if you're keeping it oil-free, you want to make sure that your vegetable broth does not contain oil. And then I'm going to add my seasonings. I have some garlic powder, some onion powder. I have some smoked paprika, some chipotle chili pepper powder, and some chili powder. So then I'm just going to give that a good mix and it's ready to go. So with all of these recipes, I'm making singles just to show you some of the ideas of the things that I make, but obviously you can double, triple, quadruple, whatever you need if you want to make all of the same ones for the week. And as always, all of the ingredients for each one of these recipes will be in the description box below. So to build this meal prep meal, sorry, I just add my quinoa into my container and then I add the soy curl mixture on the side and then I place it in the refrigerator, and this is good in the refrigerator for about 5 or 6 days. And you're just going to heat it up for about 2 minutes in the microwave when you are ready to eat your lunch. So now we'll go ahead and move on to the next one. So for this one, we're going to do kind of a quick and easy stir fry recipe. This is one of my husband's favorites, and we have this on rotation all the time for his lunches. And I had to share this one with you because it's really just the simplest thing you could throw together. So to start off this recipe, we're going to make a quick little teriyaki sauce. I'm using some Bragg's liquid aminos, some maple syrup, and then some seasonings. Now with the Bragg's liquid aminos, you can substitute that as always with low sodium soy sauce, tamari, or coconut aminos. And then we have some garlic powder, some onion powder, and some ginger powder. And of course, you could use fresh ginger. I just like to use what I have on hand and make things super simple because I have a lot of cooking that I do around here, and prepping for my husband's lunches is one of those things that I try to keep super simple and easy, and that's why I thought I'd show you guys some of these recipes that I make for him. So after I went ahead and mixed that up, then we're just going to mix all our ingredients in a bowl. So for the vegetables, I'm using a Normandy blend because that's his favorite. And you can basically use any of your favorite veggies that you like. Those are just frozen veggies that I steamed in the microwave. And then we have our soy curls that have been rehydrated, of course. And then we just pour that teriyaki sauce right over the top. Now, you could go ahead and saute this in a pan if you wanted to kind of crisp up all the things together, or you can just toss it in your container and pop it in the fridge and then heat it up when you're ready to eat it. And that's what we do. My husband loves it that way. When we make something like this for dinners at home, yes, I will make it in the pan and kind of saute it all together. But this is pretty much it for that one. It's another super quick and easy meal. So let's go ahead and get into the next one. So for this next recipe, we're going to be making something similar to a dish that you've seen me make before using za'atar and lemon. And it's just one of my husband's favorites, so I like to incorporate it into different meals. So we're going to start with some lemon juice, and then I have some garlic powder, some za'atar, and some umami seasoning that I'm going to mix in there. And then we're going to toss that in the bowl with some roasted broccoli and some roasted zucchini. I just threw these in the air fryer for about 8 minutes at 400 degrees. Then we have some soy curls that of course I've rehydrated in some vegan broth, and then we're going to add that mixture right over the top and mix it all up. Now, if you're not familiar with umami seasoning, it is a mushroom powder seasoning with chili flakes in it. If you don't have access to that or you don't want to use that, you could just use a little like 1/4 teaspoon of some Better Than Bouillon broth paste and a little red chili pepper flake, and mix that all in, and it would give you the same flavor profile that you're looking for with the umami seasoning. So now that this one's all mixed up, I'm just going to pop it in a container. I like to top it with some lemons that my husband can squeeze over the top after he warms it up at work. And that's it for this one. If you've seen my skillet meal video, you've seen I make something a little similar to this, and it has a cashew Parmesan cheese, which would be a great addition to this recipe. So I'll link that below so you could watch that video if you want to get that recipe for my cashew Parmesan cheese that you could sprinkle over the top of this as well. So let's go ahead and get into the next recipe. So for this next recipe, we're going to be making some Mexican soy curls and potatoes. This is another one of my husband's favorites. This is just a simple Mexican bowl with lots of packed in flavor. So for this recipe, I'm just going to go ahead by starting off with some tomatoes. I have some cherry tomatoes that I have halved. And then we have some soy curls that of course I've rehydrated in vegan chicken broth. And then we have a little bit of vegetable broth, and that's just going to help the moisture and the seasoning stick. And then I have some Mexican oregano here, and if you're not familiar with it, you could skip this, but it does add a lot of flavor. When you do use Mexican oregano, you want to break it up in your fingers so that you can release all of those flavors. So then I added the rest of my seasonings, and I just have some chili powder, smoked paprika, some cumin, some onion powder, and some garlic powder. Then I'm going to toss in some air fryer potatoes. If you're not sure on how to get nice, delicious, oil-free air fryer potatoes, you're just going to cut them up and toss them right in your air fryer. I cook these at 400 degrees for about 12 minutes, sometimes 10. It just depends. My air fryer is a little wonky. So, and then they're ready to toss right in. So then I mix everything together, and then I add some greens into my bowl, and then I just add this right in. My husband actually likes this one cold, that's why I add the greens right in, but you could add the greens on the side and warm this up and add it to the greens later if you would like. Everything is up to you. I'm just here to give you guys some meal inspiration. You can play around with all of these, but these are just some quick, easy ideas that we make at our home that I wanted to share with you guys. This one I also like to send some salsa and some lime with that he can squeeze right over the top. So he just makes it into like a delicious cold Mexican salad. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys. As always, don't forget to tag me on Facebook or Instagram if you make any of my recipes. I love hearing from you. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.